The most consistent people on YouTube aren't the most motivated, aren't the most disciplined, and don't have the biggest teams either. They simply have the simplest system to getting videos out there on the internet in less than 30 minutes. And that's what I've done over the last 7 years being a creator, working with hundreds of entrepreneurs, helping them grow their channels, grow their business because of YouTube. I can tell you the best system for you to create content on this platform is the simplest. And so I want to walk you through the simplest system I've ever developed in helping you be consistent. And I've actually used it in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. Now, if you're new here, my name is Kyler Miles. And as I shared, I've been creating content for a long time and helping entrepreneurs do the same, right? Because content creation is wealth creation. Content creation is help you build a personal brand, helps you let business chase you instead of you chasing it. And so you being consistent with your content is the difference between you having a brand and having a channel where people reach out to you, wanting to work with you, sponsors, partnerships, gigs, you name it, versus you always are battling the platform, battling the algorithm, and just struggling to be consistent. And this is why. The reason why you are not consistent, put simply, is because of friction. It's taking you hours to come up with a video, hours to script out that video, hours to then film, edit, and publish. And by the end of the week, you spent 10, 15 hours on one video. Like, no wonder why you can't be consistent. If you have a 9-to-5 job, how are you supposed to find 10 extra hours in a week just to film a video? Guys, we live in 2026. There's way easier ways to make YouTube content that resonates with your audience, that grows your brand, that grows your business, and grows your channel, right? So I'm gonna walk you through some very simple ways on how you do that. And this is part 1 and part 2 of this series because there's 2 aspects to this. There's the part 1, which is the removal aspect, and part 2, which is the adding aspect, okay? So part 1 is we need to remove steps in your current process. So the first thing you need to remove is editing. I don't want you to edit your videos. You see this video is either not edited at all or just slightly edited. I want you to treat this as if you are going live, because the easiest way to get a video out there is to not edit it. It's go straight from your recording device, whether you're your phone or a camera, straight to the YouTube platform. It is so unbelievably simple. The reason why you haven't done it is probably because maybe you're scared to be perceived as imperfect. You're not prepared enough, so you're relying on the edit to make you seem polished. Or just frankly, it just like petrifies you. Again, you're just scared, right? But I can tell you, if you want to build a business and a brand off of your name, off of your skill set and your talent, communication and holding yourself to talking on camera is an important skill to have in 2026. And so instead of relying on the edit, start focusing on your essence, start focusing on your communication, your skills to actually deliver a message well and give value. That thing will far exceed how you grow your business and brand, and it will get you way farther. And trust me, okay, I ran an agency for years. People hired me to edit their videos, and sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes it did the opposite effect. Like, I've turned down business, or I've told people like, hey, listen, we need to reduce the amount of editing, which reduced my fee at the time because it wasn't helping them to succeed. It wasn't helping them in their development, because content creation is a journey of becoming someone worth chasing, and you relying on the edit is stopping you. So not only is stopping you from being consistent, it's stopping from you to grow as a leader, a thought leader, and authority in this space. The second thing you need to remove is scripting. This video is not scripted. If I had to script this video, it would take me hours to do because I'm not a trained actor, okay? I cannot be my authentic self reading from a script. When you're reading from a script, you can't also be authentic. They don't align. When you're reading, you are performing, you are acting, you are being something you are not. You don't speak in the way that script is held, because if you could just speak authentically, you just speak authentically. So the way we write and the way we speak are very different. And when you try to speak the way you write, you sound off. You sound inauthentic. Authentic literally is raw. It's you, it's yourself, all the imperfections. So if you want to be consistent, remove the script. And in part 2 of this video, I'm going to show you what you can replace it with so that you don't even need a script, okay? So stay tuned for that. And the last thing you need to remove to make consistency a no-brainer is you need to remove the fallacy that your video will be perfect. You need to remove the belief that chasing down perfection will make you successful. And it's actually the opposite, because perfection, in quotations, is on the other side of 100 imperfect videos. I've been doing this for 7 years, talking to the camera, helping people create content. And my videos are by far not perfect. They will never be perfect. So the more I chase after the perfectionism, the views, the best title, the best thumbnail, the best video, the best lighting, the best studio, the best audio, it is creating friction points in the process. And that's why it takes so freaking long. This video, I literally sat down and I filmed in less than 30 minutes, and I have it already, well, not posted because I always schedule weeks in advance, but it was on the platform ready to be posted. When you remove these 3 things, becoming consistent is so much easier. Now, if you click off this video right now, you will easily be consistent, but you are not going to be able to grow and improve your videos. So what I'm going to replace it with now is the process I follow, so that you can take these removals and replace it with something actionable, tangible, that'll actually help you to make this video. Because this is what's going to happen if you click off. If you click off, you're going to not script your video, you're not going to edit your video, and you're not going to be perfect, but then you're not going to know what to say. You're going to ramble and yap, and it's going to go 50 different ways. Now I want to bring you back down to earth and show you the process I follow to make this happen in under 30 minutes. This is the first step in that process. Now, without a simple process, it is literally costing you energy, time, and money 2 times over, because you have to first figure out what you have to do, and then you have to do the thing. So by having and implementing this process, you won't have to think twice or exhaust energy 2 times over. You just have to do it once and it's done. So the first step in this process actually happens way before I ever press record. It's where I pre-decide the packaging and the idea of the video. So I have in my notes app, okay, weeks of video ideas that are already pre-packaged. I've already thought through. And so when I sit down to create content, I don't need to waste my energy and time on what to talk about or what video to talk on. I have it all pre-planned out. So I just decide what's invoking me right now, what's inspiring to me right now, and what does the market absolutely need. And that's when I decide on. And so there's no second guessing, no time wasted. I'm ready to press record. The second step in this process is I don't write it, I say it with a framework. Here's what's important. Without a process, without a framework, you're wasting your mental bandwidth on what are the steps, not actually executing the steps. So I follow the stupidest, simplest framework ever out there. It's called What, Why, Now. This is how I've been delivering this video all throughout this entire video and all the other videos. What is the step? What is the thing I want you to do, right? And this is usually an alliteration. Why? Why is the step important? So you understand the cost of not doing this and the benefit to doing this. And now is what you need to replace now in order to do it. I don't always talk about the how, because people do not even receive the how unless they understand what, why, and now. Why is the most important word, most important thing you can focus on in your video, more than now and more than how. So make sure you focus on that. So the what, as I said earlier, is you need to pre-plan your packaging, your ideas. And 2 is you want to use a frame, don't script it, frame it. Now here's how I do it in under 30 minutes, because this video is probably gonna be 15, 20 minutes long. I use AI, right? What I do is I ramble into my Claude, and I just say everything I want to say. I just ramble for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Usually I can do in 5 minutes, because I'm not giving all the examples. I'm just giving the main examples, right? So I give AI what I want to say. And I don't ask it to write a script. I ask it to write a outline of what I want to say. And then basically for me, I like to write. So I write down the outline, or I write it in my phone. I write down the outline that it gives me. I change some things. And within 5 minutes, I know exactly what I need to say in the video. Now, the last step, the most important step, is you got to record it. This is where you are recording it and publishing it. So you press the record button, you have your framework, and because you let go of the perfectionism, you don't mind having some flaws, having some ums and ands and little space gaps, right, in your thinking, because you know that it's those things that make you human. By editing out those aspects, you're editing out the human part of the video, which is the reason why people even watch it in the first place. Because why would I watch a YouTube video when I can ask AI for the same information? AI is 10 times faster, probably more accurate, right? More reliable. Why we watch videos is not for the information. Yes, you clicked on this because the information, you thought you wanted the info. What you got out of it was the motivation and the map, the direction, and what you need to go and how you need to go to make videos, be consistent on YouTube, grow your channel, grow your business, and establish and build a personal brand on this platform so you stand out and you sell out and you attract opportunities and clients and gigs and so much more. I've been able to work with the fastest starting grow up in the United States because of YouTube without having a massive following. I've been able to be flown out to Las Vegas to work with a mastermind with everyone in the room. Minimum is making $1 million. I'm in the room with people who are way smarter than me, asking me for my advice on this platform because the struggles that so many of you have are the same struggles that these multimillionaires have as well. The only difference between you and them is they have the means and the budget to, hire the people to edit the videos, to script out the videos, to do the things that you don't want to do. But chances are you don't have that. And so you need to implement these systems, these frameworks, and these beliefs to your mind so that you can get over this and you can be consistent. Because when you are consistent, you will succeed. If you do not quit, you will succeed, right? I have a podcast on another channel and I interviewed 2 guys, and both times they were working for 5-6 years with no real success. And on that 6th or 7th year, it finally landed, finally hit, right? You know the story of Elon Musk or Gary Vee, like they didn't succeed for the first decade of their businesses. A lot of them, Alex Mosey failed, I think like 9 or 10 businesses before his first ever business took off. So the thing standing between where you are and where you want to go is consistency and not quitting. So remove the friction, add the simple process into your repertoire, into your creation process, and you cannot lose. I guarantee it. If you found this valuable, put in the comments what was the most memorable. And if you want help with your YouTube journey, specifically launching or relaunching your channel in the right way, check out the link in the description down below. See you guys next week. Peace.